Tom, where are we right now? I mean, if we only had someone to show us around this space.
Yeah. I think it's this new company. It's quite small, I think. Crestron?
Anyone here know Crestron? Anyone can show us around?
Hi, would you like to learn more about Crestron? Well, one of the coolest things we've got is, obviously we're a control system company. You press this, and there's this really attractive guy that comes, oh, look at this guy. Oh, look, who's this? I mean, I recognize this
You
guy.
get to program your button.
Yeah, I've got my own button here. But look at the...
Sign my touch panel.
Hey everyone, this is Craig Durr with the Futurum Group. We're still here live at ISE2024. Now I told you one of the fun things I wanted to do was bring you conversations with some of my great friends, and this is the best place to do it. And I've got a really special treat. I've got a group of people that are really active on social media. Some of their content you're probably following right now, and if not, we're gonna have you follow them. I want you to come meet them, and we're gonna walk around the show floor and share with you some of our finds, some of our favorite products, and some of the things we want you to think are up and coming. Come with me over here. Now, guys, you here?
Hey,
how's
great.
it going? Everybody, this is Neil Fluester. He is with Crestron, and Tom Arbuthnot
nice to see you.
with Empowering.Cloud, right?
Everybody?
So I already set this up. We're gonna go.
We're magically mics.
Yes, yeah, we're magically mic'd, ready to go. But we're gonna walk around,
Sure.
talk about products and finds
Yeah.
and whatever. You know what we can start with? I think we should start right here, where we're beginning, right?
Yeah.
The Shure booth.
This is really exciting. So this is what I've seen earlier today.
Walk us through this one right
Yeah.
now.
So see if we can get in here. So this is the
Yeah.
Shure.
Look, there's an open stand right over there.
Okay, MWX Next 2. So from a Teams perspective, this is really interesting. It's pre-certification for Teams, but essentially you've got a DEX unit here, and you have these room mic you can flip on and
Right.
lavalier,
Right.
and handheld, and they're all USB-C, and they sync to this 2-channel unit. So what's really cool from a Microsoft point of view is it's got USB on the back.
That's exactly right. I love that. The fact that
we
you look at this on the back side here.
You can spin it without breaking it. Probably see the USB there. So that means that you could take one of these units and as simple as USBing it to a Windows MTR, or you can get fancy and do Dante and networking and all the high-end stuff as well.
What I love about this is it's this all-in-one module, right, for the conference room. Just pick it up, bring it in. It even has a DSP built in it as well, too, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
And it's like a £2.5 price point, depending on which accessory you have.
Yeah.
As well. So it's not like you could definitely get this out to multiple rooms.
These guys just announced this, and this is the first time it's being shown.
Yep.
So back in the States, so both of you guys are our European representatives. I forgot to talk about that.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen that as of yet. So I'm excited to bring this back to other friends.
Yeah, I think it's been a really, really interesting one for that, kind of education scenario, university scenario,
Right.
but also in enterprise when you want to do a presentation room, plug that into the MTR and off you go.
Sounds good.
I mean, Shure had some great wireless solutions, but the problem I always found is they've all been rack mounted. The receivers
Yes.
have always been these great 19-inch rack mount solutions. So it works great for pro audio, but again, for making it more accessible and less friction for people, that looks more kind of consumerized, less intimidating as a unit. They've also, from a content creation point of view, brought that out as a top for the camera as well. So that's the one that we would love.
Right,
So you can then
exactly.
hook that up to your SM58 as a wireless microphone adapter, but then a hot shoe mount from the top of your camera,
Right.
then get that in as well. And again, so bringing all that great pro audio from those 19-inch Macs, but making it more accessible to content creators and for then the
That's
meeting room as
incredible.
well.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead. We got a lot of places to go. Ready to see the next one?
Let's go.
Let's go. This one.
I feel like you've really set the camera guy up a challenge.
I know we're going to have him. Make sure he doesn't fall
We'll
over.
tell you if you're going to hit somebody.
Well, hey, Tom. So you and I actually met in person before, but I'm not sure if a lot of people might know fully the extent of Empowering.Cloud. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the idea is to bring kind of really good educational content to the masses, basically.
Yeah.
So it's community, research, and enablement. So for community, we have a number of sponsors that help us do big online events, in-person speaking, and video content. We have 30 subject matter experts who have all done content on Empowering.Cloud that you can get to completely free. So briefings on Microsoft, but also the ecosystem, contact center, rooms.
This guy is Mr. Microsoft. If you don't see him online, you should go ahead and find out or register at the Empower.cloud.com. I'll tell you right now, he is one of the all-star Microsoft MVPs. Get to know him.
I appreciate it.
I'm plugging you.
Hey, we're at Midwich. Where's Neto? Oh, he's over there. Hang on.
Neto!
Oh, he's there with the food.
Wait,
Yeah, he's got the food.
Let's go get him.
Come with us.
Hey, all right.
on.
All right, I gotta go.
We're doing this again.
Yes, we are.
You want to?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Fantastic. That's
We're gonna
good.
do this again. We're not gonna get in trouble this time.
We're not going to get in trouble this time.
Promise.
I promise.
Are you going to
That's
jump it again? Jump the rope?
Welcome to the Midwich route.
good. Well, well, let's go see some of the favorite
All
parts.
right,
you
let's
got,
go.
okay?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's make it happen. Come on,
All right.
come on.
So you and I had a chance to do this same thing
At Infocom.
at Infocom. You
Yes.
know, that was a fantastic experience, and I had so many comments and,
Yep.
and likes and things like that.
Yep.
We had to do it again here, right?
Yep.
But tell everyone, if they don't happen to know who you are, tell them about yourself. Midwich.
Okay, right now, I guess my day job is I'm a market development manager for Starin,
Okay.
part of the Midwich Group.
Yes.
I'm here from the U.S. as Starin, representing one of the companies that the Midwich Group is part of.
Okay.
And my role is to obviously find new markets. Europe is not small. There's
No,
many
no.
there's many new opportunities and new markets to be a part of, and so I'm kind of here.
Yeah, but you mentioned your day job. Talk about your night job.
My after hours job is what I do with AV and AM,
See?
what I do on social.
Yes.
Yeah, I love AV&AM.
So what we do on Sundays is we come up with 5 questions, and we take those 5 questions and do. We're gonna go this way.
Okay, there we go.
So we did take 5 questions, and in those 5 questions, I asked people various business questions, technical, all different types of things.
Yes.
So I stay technical, I stay techie, I still keep my certs.
Yes.
AV guy through and through. You guys are a lot smarter on the IT side than I am. That's why
Vice versa on the AV side.
It's the other way, right?
I default to Tom on this. But one of the things that I did want to show you today,
Yeah. We're here at Aurora. This is
Yeah.
one of the ones that you wanted to highlight, right?
simply because one of the things that they did that's interesting is everybody's got an AI, everything.
Yeah.
My AI is bigger than yours, right? Better than yours, grander than yours. In the world of Microsoft has its own
really
little
our
AI
hero.
thing called the Copilot. If you haven't heard about it, check it out.
Just a small thing there.
Just a
doing
small
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's looking for a way to incorporate AI,
One.
and can be mislabeled across many different booths of what it
Sure.
exactly is.
Right.
What these guys are doing is they actually have an AI control system that allows you to program in AI.
Wow.
And it's tiny.
Show me.
If you come over and take a look at it, these touch panels, 4-inch touch panels, they have some cool factors to it. There's Bluetooth, there's the lights. It allows you to raise hand, it does voting, it does a lot of different things that really simplify it for it being a 4-inch touch screen.
Wow.
Right? And on top of it, the program becomes a lot easier. What piqued my interest knowing Paul Harris, the CEO, is that we built it with AI in mind so that it helps the programmers figure out what they want going forward.
So where do these sit? In front of each table, each conference room?
This
or-
is in front of each conference room. There's Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
There's a speaker in it and a microphone in each, so it's picking up almost like the old school
Wow.
conferencing systems.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
those?
yeah. Yeah, like
but
a
now with a
gooseneck
touch
microphone.
panel that can control everything in the room.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That's
And it's
great.
a nice form factor. It's almost got that European feel to
It
it.
does. I like the gold one, right?
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that. Yeah.
fancy.
It's a little bling. I can wear it like this.
But what's great about this little series that you do, Craig, is that we are completely undercover. They're all staring at us. Maybe we should walk this way.
Okay, let's go.
So Craig, where are we going now?
Neil, let me tell you, I don't know, but it's exciting because it's got a football field size or a pitch size since we're in
I
Europe.
know. If you need new glasses, if you can't find it, then you need to get your eyes tested. Clearly.
Let's go back this way. Hey, so let's talk about it. So Neil, you right now work for Crestron.
Yep.
And one of the things you do right now that I really love is Crest TV.
Yeah, okay. It's like a hobby. It's like a little side hustle. Everyone thinks I'm the video guy, but it's just a hobby.
Is it? So what is your day job then?
So I'm director of technical marketing for Crestron. So
Okay.
that's interacting with our sales teams, our SE and TDs, but also our partners on our channel. And it's really just about getting information out there in the field, but also bringing information back in. You've got another session we do with Sam. Obviously, Sam and I go way back.
Yeah.
And again, I report into Sam and help in that product marketing team. Again, I found a good vehicle of doing video, and it's a great way of getting information out there through YouTube and social media.
Right.
It's just, some people like to write stuff, some people like to say stuff. Video is just my vehicle for getting
Well,
the
don't
story out there.
undersell it. You and I actually have worked together for about 8 or 9 years.
Yeah. Come down here, this is our Microsoft Teams session. Bang up Tom's shoot with Microsoft Teams. Over there we've got Front Row, showing the new Front Row interface, which has now got this active speaker when you're not showing content on a 21.9 Jupiter. That looks beautiful. But
Yeah, I like that.
one of the cool things we're doing is showcasing the different camera solutions that we offer. So from sort of left to right, we've got the Jabra Panicast, great for that 180 degree. You want to sit really close up to the screen. Hardly IQ, but then our new One Beyond cameras, so the I-20 and the I-12 and the P-20 and the P-12.
So this is actually the eye camera, right?
Yeah, the one
Like
with
form factor.
yeah. So with the analytics camera is the I, and then the straight one without the camera is the P. Both in 12 and 20 times X zoom form factors, optical cameras, and we exclusively launched them on Tom's podcast actually as well the other day. So
Really?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously digital cameras are great. You can do all that cool stuff about IntelliFrame and stitching and cropping and digital zooming, but for distance,
Right.
nothing beats a piece of glass in front of the lens.
You know, it's one of those weird things that the story we talk about, Moore's Law, where everything's going to get cheaper over time. Optical glass, you can't do that necessarily.
exactly.
The quality of it requires to still be there. So
Yeah, I mean, you do it two ways. One of the things you do is put loads and loads of sensors. So again, we've got our video bar 70 over there. We can take a look over there behind us. We put 4 sensors in there. So to do it digitally, you have to put in like a 120-degree sensor and then wider, narrower view. But obviously, with an optical camera, you're just moving a piece of glass in front of that sensor, so you can get you can punch out much further down the room.
perfect. Good.
These also have USB, which is a big.
Yeah, that's the other big thing. Well, you were learning from the podcast, but yeah, we've always had HDMI and SDI as an output, but now they're much more friendly to the UC platforms like Microsoft Teams. So USB straight into your Crestron Flex or any other MTR solution for Windows, and now it gives you all that great optical capabilities in there as well. And the other cool thing is with our Automate VX, you can have multiple cameras, up to 12 cameras in the room. So again, we're sort of showing that on display. So no matter where you're talking, the best camera can be used to pick you up in that space.
Okay. Tell you what, let's cut here. I want to go show you something down in Hall 2.
Let's go.
Ready for that? Let's show this one. All right, so new on the market that just got launched here in this last week or so is Barco. Has now actually entered the video space with their Click Share bar. Now, besides having some great audio built in the camera itself, what I really like about it, it's got built in the Click Share sharing application, right? So you can go ahead and still use these pieces of equipment and share to the bar directly, right?
Yeah, it's a clever marketing part from there because loads of people love ClickShare. If they can bring it all into one unit, you don't need the dongle anymore, you're away.
Right. It's wonderful. This is right now, I think, be the future of what we're going to see, where we're going to start seeing this wireless presentation sharing come into some of these all-in-one installed devices right now. This is a USB peripheral, but look for this. Who knows where this is going to go in the future, right?
That's exciting.
All right, let's go. We got some other. It's been great seeing you.
Thank you.
All right.
And thank you for letting me show you around cool stuff. If you guys are looking for really interesting products, you got to be at ISE. I mean, if I can wax poetic for like 2 seconds, seriously, why not be at the show?
Why not?
Because you have to be here in the sense that if the products are being launched here, you're going to be shown at InfoComm, why not get the edge?
Yeah.
And some of these guys are showing products behind closed doors that you need to be at. That's the only,
right.
If you're an American sitting home right now and you are in this industry and you're looking at making or getting a jump on what's coming next,
right.
Yes, you can get the PDF, yes, you can get the video, and of course, we're going to provide you some videos.
Come to Europe. Do the
Exactly.
Experience it.
We got some great food, but you know what? Speaking of new products, if you don't mind, I'm going to take these guys to show what I see launched here at the booth at EPOS.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Okay.
We didn't get in trouble.
Cheers, guys.
We didn't get thrown out.
Not much. We almost got in
This is
trouble.
awesome.
We'll see. Okay. All right. We'll see you in the back. Okay. Bye now. Gentlemen, can I offer you an hors d'oeuvre while we're here?
Well, fancy being in Spain and not having some ham, isn't that the law?
Okay. No, we're not here for the hors d'oeuvres. I wanted to show you guys these new products here.
Right.
So EPOS actually has got their Impact line. Now you use these Impact 1000. Super comfortable. I love them with that boom mic. But they added 2 wired versions to their lineup. So this is the 800. Now the 800 is actually the same as the 1000, but it's designed for when somebody's stationary, so they can plug in and do that. And so it's got a little bit better price point, but same comfort level.
They are super comfy. And our good friend Danny Hayasaka has done some amazing sound
he
checks
does.
with these.
Yeah.
The Impact 1000s, the cool things I love about it, so it's got a wireless charging stand. So
Yes.
you used to have to like fight the USB connection. These just drop in and they've got like a Qi charger in there. The other just really cool thing, and it's really just the tactile rocker on there.
Yes.
You can previous and fast forward your tracks. And normally it's like a button.
Yes.
So nice. And
I
again,
love that.
the fit and finish of the EPOS product is just amazing.
I love that you factored in Danny in this. We're going to do a flash of Danny's face right now. Kind of like, what's up? Okay, but here's the other one they did also. They did the 700. Now the 700 isn't out as of yet. This is coming soon, but this is designed a little bit more for call center. But here's what's really cool like about this. They built in the control here for call centers. We're talking about tactile control.
Yeah,
that's the
so
volume
good.
control, which is
Oh, cool.
it's on a right there. That is really, really nice.
They are so good. Again, that rocker on
Yes.
the 1000 and that. I mean, again, they just think about these things.
So you can imagine being on a call and just
Yeah,
very
yeah.
easily being able to adjust that volume. Good stuff.
I love, these are my daily drivers, the SDWs. These are deck. The
Oh, the
range on these is ridiculous. I can go all around my house, out the garden, up the street. The range on the decked headsets is absolutely amazing. Again, that is my daily driver.
Are these the ones that we seeing you doing the videos with?
Yeah, every video I've got, and again, Tom is the same as me. I don't know what it is, but we go one ear on and one ear off.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a thing. And then again, you get rid of the boom like that, and you just don't know what's going on. But these are, the SDWs are amazing as a deck
Love it.
headset.
I know where to get some then. Perfect. Okay, Neil, you got to take
I got
off.
to run, sorry. I'm going to hand the baton to Mr. Arbuthnot.
Right,
It's going to be
down
your
to
wingman.
two.
Down to two.
Down to two.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. See you soon.
Thanks,
Have a
Craig.
good one. All right.
Cheers, Tom. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks,
Till
everyone.
next time. All right. Let's go. You get the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. DTEN, actually, we talked about them last time, Chris and I were when we were at Infocom, but now they launched the DTEN bar.
Yeah.
Now you see some. What I love about this right now is it's a hollow room bar that is typically mounted horizontally, but they've built in
Yeah,
some.
they're the only ones I've seen that are doing the vertical.
I know.
mount.
So now what you've got is you got the camera at eye level built into that room, in between those two monitors, helping to put it together. I think that's pretty innovative. I bet you that's going to be a feature that we're going to see other people pick up sooner or later.
Yeah, definitely.
good,
I think
good.
They've got their boards and now they've got the bar.
I know. They're doing great. On to, let's go.
Let's go. So now we're at Lenovo. This is interesting because they're OEMing Jabra's bar.
That's right.
So obviously previously you could get a Jabra bar and you could pair it up with a Lenovo component.
Right.
What they're doing here is they're giving an all-in-one SKU, all from one vendor, so the support, the maintenance, and later on how you manage the firmware.
Right. So it makes it really easy in terms of some of the procurement process, makes it really easy in terms of some of the management. What I love actually is still the Jabra, but if you look over here,
They've actually branded it.
It's
Yeah.
now co-branded, the Think Smart.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they're doing a lot on the back end to really tighten up the management, all aligned to Lenovo's approach.
This is great. And obviously leveraging the Windows-based expertise that they have now,
Yeah.
this is going to be a great solution in the market.
I love it when I see the OEMs working together. Like, there's a great bar here with our partner, we have great compute, let's work together.
Genius. Okay, we got one more. Let's go see.
So now we're at Cisco. Cisco have done a lot of work to get all their bars and systems Microsoft Teams certified. And here we can see they've got the 21x9 going, which is really interesting.
This is great. This is a partnership they're launching with Samsung. So we were just talking about how bundling everything together for a great solution works out well, right?
Yeah.
So what you have now here is you got the Cisco bar that's works within the MTR environment, right?
Yep.
They have the tabletop control. Now they have the partnership also too, right? With Samsung. Great SKU, ready to go for the Microsoft Teams
Yeah,
environment.
again, partners working together to make it easier for the customer to buy one SKU.
And actually, I have to tell you, I really like their hardware, and I think it's a really high-end thing to introduce into, your bread and butter marketplace there. Which is great.
Yeah. It's really exciting because it's yet another big vendor coming into our space.
Right, exactly. Perfect. Okay, hey Tom, I think this might be it. We're going to wrap up here.
Great walking around with you.
I appreciate it. Last man standing. I think you did a great job, don't you?
Yeah, it was fun walking around.
Yeah, we'll do this. Hey, this is Craig there with the Futurum Group, and this kind of wraps up our Expo floor walk around. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the insights we shared. Stay tuned, because I think Tom and I are going to probably do this again at Enterprise Connect.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have a chance at Infocom coming down the road.
Yeah.
And no telling, I might get over to London and you can show me around the Empower.Cloud.
Oh, definitely.
offices.
We'll do that.
Good?
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Cheers,
Great.
mate.
Take care.